Braun Breaker is one of the best looking spears. Everybody sexy. This Booker T couldn't make it the NXT tonight. He probably had to take care of some with all reality of wrestling. Yeah, I thought Baron Corbin was a lone wolf, but he seems to have some good chemistry with Braun Breaker. But what's his name? Madcap Moss. Yeah, that really wasn't getting anywhere. When he was happy Corbin, one of the worst gimmicks he ever had. Corporate Corbin when he was Raw General Manager, no, not my style. Yeah, Byron Saxton is on commentary for NXT tonight. I'll tolerate him for now, but I guess yeah, Booker T couldn't make it. He probably took some time off tonight. I guess it's mainly because of what's going on between Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Well, Carmelo betraying Trick Williams, that is. But we'll just have to deal with it for now. With what happened last night with 13 people watching you, I'm interested to see what's to come. Yeah, I am. Me too, Sal. I mean, hey, last night was actually a really good record. Like, we broke like two records in one night. Like, there was like 10 people watching, then it was like 13 people watching. It was pretty good. So, like I said, I'm interested, just like you too, on or seeing new people come in. I mean, you never know. I mean, just surpassed the 1,000 subscribers last week, and then 13 people watching me through the live streams. Yeah, I'm interested, and I appreciate the people that tuned in and watch me. Like through these live streams and whatnot, having a good time watching wrestling. Definitely looking forward to it. By the way, y'all, I will be doing a live stream reaction to in the Clutch page with Ross and Dub. Yeah, in the Clutch page, because they will be live streaming the WrestleMania press conference, which will be this Thursday, and this is gonna be in Las Vegas. So stay tuned for that. Man, I got a lot of streams to do this week. WrestleMania press conference. Yeah, like it's basically a behind the scenes thing where they talk about like what's supposed to be going on, like giving us little intel on what's to come. It's kind of like those press conferences that they be having, like especially like business meetings, storyboard meetings, all kinds of different stuff. But from what I can tell, I might stream it set like on my TV, like I did with the Royal, because I think it's gonna be on Peacock. It's gotta be. But if they do show it again, like they did last night, I gotta like write it down for my live stream, like at a certain time when it's gonna start, and then I'm gonna turn it straight on my TV. But I'll tolerate Byron Saxton being on commentary for now. I mean, I like him better when he's doing like those backstage meetings, backstage interviews and whatnot. I mean, Byron Saxton's not that good on commentary. The only time he was good on commentary was when he was commentating with Corey Graves. Like their chemistry between the two was actually good. But it's like with Byron Saxton, with anybody else, it's just there. And I wish Kevin Patrick the best. I really do. I just think the guy fit a little bit better when it came to like him doing backstage interviews, you know. But I really feel for him knowing that he just got released. I think about a couple weeks ago. I think this was like before the Royal Rumble even started, and then they told her, "Hey, then he got released from WWE." But I don't know where he's gonna go at though. I wish him the best. I really do. I don't have nothing like against it though, but I'm just saying, like, yo, there's times where people get fired from their job. There are times where they get suspended or whatever the case may be. They just don't like tell you the reason why. Or it could be that same excuse like Vince be talking about budget cuts, which I don't believe in. Oh man, what are the times that we living in? How's those Miss K impressions going? They're going pretty good. I just finished a video recently, and I really got to get back into the habit of posting short videos. But there will be some reaction videos coming out tomorrow for you guys. But shorts videos will be coming back at a certain time. But I got to get back into the habit of really releasing some regular videos too. I think what it's basically going down to is that when you posting regular videos, depending on the views that you get on that, I think it's pretty much like pushing YouTube's algorithm to get your videos out there even more. But it really depends on what content you working on, especially what it's about too. You know, I can't just post any kind of thing without no certain direction. Because at the end of the day, YouTube is pretty much like the number one platform in the world. It's a business, and from the business standpoint, its main goal is to make money and get people something to talk about in terms of ratings. Because it's like the bigger the views get, the more your ratings start to increase. So you can't just jump up and say, okay, I'm gonna post this video, I'm gonna post that video. But why? Are you posting it just to just post it, or are you posting it just to like um gain more attraction? Because without no interest there can be no attraction, because with attraction that's when you start pulling in more viewers, and more viewers means more rate. Okay, here it is, press conference Thursday at 7 o'clock or Eastern, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, got it. It says 7 o'clock Eastern time Thursday. All right, presented by Pizza Hut. Wait a minute, I just thought about this. I just thought about that just now. WWE just lost their main sponsor, which is Slim Jim, right? Mainly because of the allegations that's going on with Vince and whatnot. So honestly, if you lost that, then not only did they lose Slim Jim, but they also lost Progressive for which is their SmackDown sponsor. I don't think they show that no more, but I think they're not gonna be showing it anymore on SmackDown. Not from where I've seen. Wingstop as well too. I think the remaining ones that they got, I think it's Capital One, the Capital One or credit cards that you be receiving and whatnot, depending on what your credit score is like. And I think there's another one too. What was it again? I think it was Mountain Dew. I think that was the one they got since last year. That was like Royal Rumble, but they don't be presenting that stuff no more. Um, and I think it's present. So this press conference is gonna be presented by Pizza Hut. Okay, I wonder if they still got those free coupons that you be getting. Get them free. It's some free coupons for some cinnamon bread sticks, and I think that I think it don't expire until Malik sold that. I think he's I think it expires until like at the end of the year. Because I used to get them coupons back in the days in middle school with them chocolate bars they used to be selling for about $1. Yeah, all you need is just $1. Rice Krispies, they had almond milk chocolate. Appreciate the people that are tuning in and watching me. Just talking about some random stuff, just to keep you guys entertained. Dang. Malik Blade, yeah, that's his name. I love this dude's handkerchief too. His neck handkerchief that he's wearing, that looks dope. Malik Blade and Idris, I forgot his last name. But these dudes right here, I can see them being NXT tag team champions one day. Nathan Frazier and Akon and Axiom. Yeah, that's his name. The fact they lost those sponsors just shows you can't keep a clean reputation when you're dealing with missing people. Facts, Sally. See, that's what I be telling people. When you working on something, especially if it's your blueprint, you cannot keep a clean reputation when you're dealing with missing people, especially the ones you working with or even associating with. But like you just said, the fact that they lost their sponsors, I said Slim Jim, right? That's their main sponsor that they lost. Oh, not Spanish Fly. Yeah, the fact that they lost it, that should let you know there's something deeper going on. Now, here's the thing. They'll say some things to your face, but they ain't gonna tell you everything. But I find it very funny that what a lot of people don't understand is that the minute something like this happens, they're just waiting for you to come out and say, "Oh, I ain't had nothing to do with it." Of course you did, but it's not just you. The main question is who else was involved with it, and you got to go back to the times and dates of when the stuff happened. There's a reason why they do that, and that's why people need to start explaining why the information exists in the first place. You know what I mean? Right, people need to see the angles of what's going on. Hell, not saying you gotta look at the bigger picture of things. I'm just saying like look at the context. Well, get the details, the context, and then you can turn around and give the evidence. Hang on a second. If I remember right, I think if I remember right, I think Slim Jim was paying WWE like millions of dollars to get a sponsor from them. I don't know how much money was on the table, but what I do know is that they paid them like millions of dollars. I can't say what number, but it was just millions, like some of that green money. Which is why I told myself if my YouTube channel ever gets sponsors one day, I would love for oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. The WWE also had a sponsor on with Ruffles. Yep, that was like during Survivor Series or War Games. So they had Slim Jim, Ruffles, Mountain Dew, Wingstop, Progressive, Capital One. The them credit cards are Capital One, and there was another one that they had. I can't remember. Cricket 5G. There you go. That's another question I gotta ask too. With Cheetos, like with them having the chips that they be having, how come they ain't made no barbecue Cheetos yet? Yeah, of course they got a lot of sponsors. They got a lot of sponsors. I mean, despite what Vince has done, you cannot deny that WWE is like the number one wrestling program in the world. Like it is the juggernaut as they call it. It's like the giant, and it's a $1 billion company. Wow. No, if CM does show up tonight, I might make him a mod. I don't know if it's a he or a she. Excuse me. That's it. I won't be in the chat for much for in the clutch. I already know Sally's not gonna be in it, but I'll do my best to try to keep y'all posted. I think that's Shannon Pat. That's his name, Shannon Pat. The dude that works with Tony D'Angelo. Black History Month. Yeah, there's a lot to know about Black History Month. It's a lot. We'll see about those super chats, Sal. We'll see about that. But for now, let's just wait. Yeah, it will be streaming on Peacock. All right, then. So it starts at 7. Yes, the We Want Cody chants have been running wild. What's up, Joshua? Welcome back to the stream, dude. You just missed the tag team match. It was pretty good. It was Nathan Fraser and X Axiom going up against Malik Blade and or Edris. I forgot his last name. It's good to see you again, man. How you doing? Going through Dragon's Dogma. That's good. Yes, I have surpassed it 1,000 subscribers since last week. You just missed the celebration Q&A too from yesterday. Meeting some new people as well too. Cause, yep. Yes, 25 subscribers. I saw 'em. Kudos to you on that. I got a friend of mine named GC out there that's close to where you're at. All I can tell you, Joshua, is keep it up, dude. What is it? This NXT crowd be showing out, man. Golden Axe 1 and 2 classic games, man. Golden Axe, I used to play that a lot when I was a kid. Actually, I did play all the Golden Axes. Golden Axe 1, 2, and 3, but I think I played 2 and 3 the most. Good times. Skyrim is my next plan. I think I heard of Skyrim before. Crash Bandicoot is also coming back soon. Are they calling him Tebow? No, T-Bar, not Tebow, T-Bar. Tyrus Flair. Who's that? Tell me something, Joshua. Who that? Who's Tyrus Flair? The female choice in Golden Axe 1 and 2. I think I didn't I play as her? Hmm. And I do remember those dragons. I think there was a red one you could actually like. I think there was this dude that was like jumping on you. No, not jumping on you. I think it was like the dragon rider. So I think if you kill the dragon rider, you actually do get to have the dragon yourself. I think it was a red one. Axe Battler, Gully, Thunderhead, Pirates Flare. I think Axe Battler is on the guy in the blue, right? Yeah, yeah, there you go, there you go. You just said it right there. We have two dragon riding choices in the game. The one that has a fire attack. Yeah, where you like spits fire at you, like it's like an actual energy blast. Yeah, that's the one. I think there's this. Yeah, Conan the Barbarian. Yep, it was that '80s movie that Arnold played in. The same guy who played as the Terminator. He also played in True Lies. I grew up watching that. That was a good movie. Also Batman and Robin as Mr. Freeze. Arnold had too much fun with that character. He had way too much fun playing as Mr. Freeze. I thought that was funny as a kid, but looking back now, that movie was kind of lame. Mhm. That's right. But Arnold, he's mainly known for his role as the Terminator. I think O.J. Simpson was supposed to be the original guy to play the Terminator, but I think because of the stuff he done been through, I guess they must have changed their mind and had Arnold come in, and that dude was paid like millions of dollars to say his infamous line in the Terminator, "I'll be back." Well, the first time I got introduced to the Terminator was Terminator 2. That movie used to scare me as a kid. Then it was the first Terminator, then it was the third one, which is Rise of the Machines. I've seen Terminator Salvation. It's alright. The 80s had men in animal shorts and underdressed women. Yep, true. Wait a minute, I forgot about that other movie that Arnold played in. We had the female version of Connie in the film The Amazons. Yeah, I heard of that movie. I forgot that other movie that Arnold played in, or Running Man. Not to mention, I think in the game series Metal Gear, Hideo Kojima actually named it a boss in Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake after the Running Man movie. The boss called Running Man with the same name, Red Sonja. Oh, okay, that's the name of it. Okay. course. I think the first ever Terminator movie came out in 1987. No, not 1987. That was 1984. No, RoboCop came out in 1987. Excuse me. There's even a comic book of the Terminator versus RoboCop. They even got it in Mortal Kombat 11 too. Yeah, that's what she meant by that. I saw Ernie interviewing the first Terminator movie on a low budget. Was on a low budget. Oh, okay. Well, if I had to pick my favorite Terminator, it's got to be the T1000 Melly Poly Alloy, which is liquid metal. Arnie punched the window out of some poor guy's car. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. He did that in the movie. It was the first Terminator movie, and he also did that in Terminator 2, punching the glass. Gotta change my headphones. Y'all give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Just a little bathroom break. So imagine coming back from work and found out you got your window destroyed for a movie. Yeah, you gotta be careful with these guys nowadays because they'll do anything for some attention. Dang, I forgot Byron Saxton used to wrestle. And Corey Graves, he used to wrestle too. Can you imagine Corey Graves versus Byron Saxton? That would be a hilarious match. Amazing, it would be cool but cringe at the same time. That's right. I got ads now. I got full monetization. Mhm. Yeah, most videos have ads. True. He paying you a good amount of money just to get them. Yeah, of course, I am. Of course. It took me a while to get to one I never thought I was gonna pull off. Originally, I wanted to do this 10 years ago while I was still in middle school. Well, on my way to high school years, but I turned it down. But 8 years later, in 2022, I decided to give it another chance, and look at where I am now. I just never expected myself to make it this far. My totally bear has lots of guests. How many? What number we talking about? How many? Jeez, but I was going for all boxes, so if I miss one, I'll see if I go. You mean you gotta start all over again if you miss just one box? Wow, that feels like Crash Bandicoot. We'll see, Sally. Just calm down. It'll come soon. Just be patient. That's all I can tell you is just be patient. And yes, you do got a point. With the amount of subscribers I have now, more people will be tuning in soon. Very soon. And I mean, we just hit a new record of 13 people watching. Ever think of streaming a game? Yeah, soon on my Twitch. But when it comes to YouTube, I'll think about it. I'll definitely be streaming some video games, but you will only be seeing my reactions to what's going on, and also me chatting with y'all and whatnot. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Kalani Jordan, don't worry, Joshua, I got you, man. I will be streaming video games on the channel soon, but you will only see my reactions to it because I don't have like the right setup just yet. So I'm usually just starting small. Speaking of streaming games, I think Miss Tay is gonna be streaming video games later tonight too. I'll pay her a visit and see how she's doing. Capture card OBS download. Yep, that's just what I was talking about. And a lot of people actually have a lot of trouble with OBS and a mic for the PC. Yep. If you want just basic, yep, basic stuff. Easy and whatchamacallit. I use the OBS for my Switch gameplay videos. Yep. Final Fantasy 9. Yep. Well, what really got me into Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy 7. I'm familiar with Black Mage, White Mage, Moogle, Ninja. Not sure I had the best voice ever. Yeah. I mean, you just got to get into the habit of commentary because I used to stutter a lot during my time, but I'm used to it now, especially when I'm doing my comedy videos. Six or three, as it was called. Oh, Final Fantasy 6 and 3. No, not the or three. So it's my bad. Yeah, 6 came out in the West under the title of Final Fantasy 3. Okay, I see. Well, it makes sense because 3 times 2 is 6. Or if you divide 6 divided by 3, then, no, 2, then it's 3. Because Final Fantasy 2, 3, and 5 did not make it to the West. Oh, that sucks. Actually, my man Clement, he talks about Final Fantasy on his channel. Those are some long videos too. I think the last one he ever did was Final Fantasy 13. Actually, Snow is in Final Fantasy 13. He's voiced by Troy Baker. They need to bring Troy Baker back as SPO. If they bring SPO back in the Sonic games, they need to get Troy Baker to voice him again. Yep, gotta give credit where credit is due. My man Joshua, you just said it right there. Here he comes. What that trick, what? What that trick, yeah. I like it. What? Trick Williams. Oh yeah, man. What? That trick, yeah. Nah, it's a settle. It's a settle. Final Fantasy 8 is your favorite? Alright, cool. Final Fantasy does have a good soundtrack too. Glad the Arkham games are on the newer systems. By the way, Joshua, I actually do have some videos of Batman Arkham City, which will be coming back there very soon. Seen your Catwoman video. You have? Thanks. Oh man. I got a lot of work to do after this stream is over with. Comedy videos, gotta work on video games, all this cool stuff. It's gonna be really hectic. I have Arkham for the Switch. You're talking about the Batman Arkham trilogy, which they do have the Arkham the Batman Arkham City Armored Edition suits, but they don't have like the mechanics or that the Wii U version had, like the BAT mode, where it makes you a lot more stronger, which was exclusive to only Batman and Catwoman. They should have made an armored suit for Nightwing and Robin. It would have been interesting to see that. Go ahead and play it, Joshua. What you waiting on, man? You missing out on some fun. They think they have the PlayStation 3 version gameplay wise. Oh, well in the PlayStation 3 version, the PlayStation 3 version of Batman Arkham Asylum, it didn't have rain, but in the remake it does. The only thing that changed is the BAT mode, making you a lot more stronger. That's the only thing that changed. Just adding new stuff is all. Yeah, I know they did make that comparison. Not gonna lie though, Rhea does have beautiful eyes, but I wouldn't let it fool me. Like I said, Rhea has beautiful eyes, but like I said, I won't let it fool me. Wait, what? A lot of people had a bit of a crush on China. Joshua, I'm not buying that, bro. I'm not buying it. A lot of them in the Attitude Era, they had a crush mainly on Trish and Lita, but with China, I'm not buying that. Dang, over Philly, it's like that, bro. It's like that. You making people smile like that. Oh, mm-hmm. That black and purple does look cool on Roxanne. And I see she got it is that blue liner. And wait a minute, what did Joshua just say? Yeah, she may have been big, but she was a fan favorite. I thought she was beautiful in her own way. She was not going to win Miss America or something, but still, yeah. Shawn Michaels was basically a pretty boy back in the day. Like in the late 80s, early 90s, Joshua, that dude was a straight up pretty boy. Yeah, like the Heartbreak Kid, the women they loved Sean, but he was a straight up a hole back in the days. He was on some drugs, man. But I'm glad Shawn Michaels is way better. He's in a much better state now. Cameraman, chill out. He's in a much better place now. He was able to overcome his demons and come back in the early 2000s. Yeah, he and Brett were the pre boys of WWE back then. Let me tell you something, Joshua. I know you already know this, man. I was more of a fan of Bret the Hitman Hart, though. Yeah, I understand. But yeah, them guys, like Shawn Michaels and Bret the Hitman Hart, them guys legitimately did not like each other. They didn't like each other. They really didn't. But they're friends now. Yep, it's not only inside of the ring, but yeah, outside of the ring, especially with the more shoot videos that Brett was doing back in the days. The dude was saying some crazy stuff that I can't even say on my live stream. Those guys legitimately did not like each other, especially the what's it called, the screw job, the Montreal screw job, yeah. And the dude, like, he legit, like Brett, he legitimately punched the crap out of Vince backstage. And I think he was getting some treatment for his eye. I think he punched him in the right, on the arm, in his right eye. I was like, dang. And the dude didn't even tap, but you saying Brett screwed Brett. That's crazy. The thing, you meant to say the thing is, Brett was willing to lose the title to anyone else except Shawn for the screw job. Yeah, but Vince wanted Shawn to be champ, and thus we got the screw job. And I think Shawn Michaels was on Monday Night Raw. And he said, "Who's your daddy, Montreal?" The dude got straight up nuclear heel heat because of that. But I can tell you one person that wasn't tolerating Shawn Michaels being a so-called pretty boy. Just guess, Josh. Josh, guess who did not tolerate Shawn Michaels being a pretty boy and whatnot? Guess, just guess. I'll tell you, it's the Undertaker. Yeah, if there was one person that did not like it when Shawn was on his Pretty Boy Lives, Undertaker was not having it. And he literally just said it on a shoot video. If Shawn Michaels was on fire back then, I probably wouldn't saw him to put him out. I was like, dang, Undertaker, you had this. And I think at WrestleMania 14, I think Mike Tyson was the special guest referee. And I think Shawn Michaels was having some back problems, so he had to like take some time off to like recover. But he was still backstage politicking, saying that Stone Cold shouldn't be put over. He didn't want to put him over, so Undertaker and said, if you don't put him over, it's gonna be me and you. Like, you better lose the match, or I'm gonna take my fist. Take my fist, like put him in wrist tape, grab these like gloves, and I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Yeah, go look it up. Undertaker did do a shoot video, and he said if Shawn didn't put him over, then it was gonna be a long night for him. Yeah, them guys didn't like each other either. So yeah, yeah, Undertaker had to discipline Shawn and let him know, like, dude, you gonna go out there, you gonna lose the bet like you supposed to, and if you don't put him over, it's gonna be me and you. Like these fans, they pay their hard-earned money to come and see us, entertaining the fans. This is for them. And yeah, Undertaker was that locker room leader. He was that guy back in the days. Like he would let you know real quick. I don't care who you is. Like just know that when it comes to wrestling, it's about the fans. This is for them. And he was that guy you could go to if you ever needed advice. That's why a lot of people have respect for the Undertaker. The fact that Undertaker said that, you meant to say said that, is just mind blowing. No wonder people had a lot of respect for the Undertaker. Of course, like the biggest respect for the WWE is the Undertaker. Well, he didn't start out as the Undertaker. He used to be called Mean Mark Callis back in WCW. But when he got to the WWF, he was called the Undertaker. What the heck is Tatum doing? Pop rock. You talking about the Kansas City Chiefs? Yeah. And to tell you the truth, Joshua, I'm getting tired of this Taylor Swift crap too. For over 100 years, wow. Jack Dempsey came into the ring in 1919 wearing the fade haircut. Okay. Dempsey was heavyweight champ of the 1920s if you had not heard of him. No, I ain't never heard of him. I've heard of Dempsey, but not all the actual person. Sally, calm down. I love Tatum Paxley's blue drip too, but yeah, she looking fine with the blue drip, but I wouldn't bark up that tree. Jakari Jackson, I think that's Lash Legend, and I think her name is Jakari Jackson. A mean left right combo, not many men out with dead. Oh, okay. Funny thing is, Dempsey was so big in sports, his fights were the first $1 million gates in sports. That was over baseball, football, etc. Wow, he was really that big. Okay, having $1 million gate was unheard of then in its field. Okay, didn't know that. Mhm. Mhm. All right, GCD House got 25 subscribers now. Good. Looks like he's moving on up. Hmm. Well, Joshua, I see you made up for what happened yesterday, missing the live stream and whatnot. Let me see here. So you had a favorite diva? You mean growing up? Of course. Maria. Maria was such a cutie back in the days, dude. I'm gonna say Eve Torres, Kelly Kelly, but my main favorite was Maria, the girl with the brown curly hair. You're not Kurt Angle, you're John Cena. Yeah, I remember that. Victoria was built different. Not Trish Stratus. Oh, okay. Nah, not Trish. I no, I'm gonna say Maria. Maria was my favorite. Like it was Maria, then it was who else? I just said it. It was Eve Torres, Kelly Kelly, and who else? Lita. Well, not Lita when she was with Edge because ooh, Joshua, let me tell you something, man. I used to despise Edge and Lita growing up as a kid in the ruthless aggression era. I despised it, them. Ooh, I despised it, them back in the day. They were so evil. Yeah, John Cena versus Edge, that's my favorite feud of the ruthless aggression era. Them, I'm telling you, Josh, you should have seen the look on my face when I was a kid. I despised the Edge and Lita. Ooh, they were so evil. Ooh. Every time I seen Edge on TV, I would just want to just hit this man on the behind the back with a steel chair and chucked him in the Long Island Sound like John Cena just did, saying, "You got to be one with nature, champ." Just beat him up. I was like, yeah, Cena destroy it. Beat him up. Make him suffer. Make him embrace the pain. Beat him up some more. Give him up some more pain. Yes, Brock Lesnar, I know about him. Oh yes, former UFC heavyweight champion. I never did like John Cena. I understand the older viewers didn't like him, but us ruthless aggression era kids, we loved the John Cena. That's another thing I wanted to tell you about too. Back in the days, I didn't like John Cena either because Jeff Hardy was my guy. But until he left, that's when John Cena took over as my favorite. I like both Jeff and John Cena, but how I got into wrestling was Jeff Hardy because of the Jeff Hardy versus Carlito match for the Intercontinental Championship. It was a ladder match. That's what got me into liking wrestling. That's the reason why I love the Intercontinental Championship so much. Whew. Cat fight. Mmm. Ramsey Claire and Sarah Helen versus Lash Legend and Jakari or Jackson. Between WWE and WCW during that era, Hogan and NWO Stone Cold Undertaker, the motorcycle version, thing was also fun. DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, I know who that is. You're talking about American Badass Undertaker, the Biker Taker. Yep. Honestly, that is my favorite version of the Undertaker. Him being on that motorcycle, telling him like, if you try me, I'll make you famous. Love that version of the Undertaker. Dead Man Undertaker is okay, but I prefer American Badass Undertaker. Did Mick Foley do his love trophy at the time? You talking about Dude Love? Well, the three faces of Mick Foley. That was Cactus Jack, um, Mankind, and also Dude Love. But Cactus Jack was a different beast. Yeah, like what do you know about death matches? What do you know about barbed wire? He was a beast back in New Japan Pro Wrestling, WCW and ECW. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, Joshua. Hey, I was like the three faces of Mick Foley. You had Cactus Jack, you had Dude Love, and you had Mankind. Yeah, Mick Foley, he's a hardcore legend. What he put himself through was just mind blowing. Cactus Jack is my favorite because Cactus Jack, the hardcore matches he had, especially with Triple H and Randy Orton, just brutal, bro. Cactus Jack was such a beast, man. The main two matches I can go back and watch is him versus Randy Orton for the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash 2004. That match made Randy Orton, and the Hell in a Cell match he had with Triple H was good too. Like the dude literally just fell through the cell. He fell through the cell, Joshua, and he still got up. I'm like, what is this guy? I was that's what I'm talking about, dude. The dude literally just fell through the cell straight down into the ring, and the dude still got up. I'm like, what is this guy? I'm like, Nick, what is you doing? And Triple H is looking like, bro, what do I gotta do to this man? Yeah, I remember that. Undertaker was talking about that too in a shoot video. Undertaker versus Mick Foley. I don't think that spot where he fell through the cell or at the top when they was at the top of the cell. I don't think yeah, it was real. Because that wasn't a planned spot. Yep. But it happened anyway. And I think they were supposed to be taking him away from a stretcher, but the dude was basically going down the ramp just like on the stretcher. I was like, come on, dude. Like, Nick, you done enough. Don't forget about that hardcore match. I think it was an I Quit match you had with The Rock. That was good too. And he was taking actual shots to the head. Them chair shots, just brutal. You talking about them thumbtacks? Yep. The back body drop, yep, on the thumbtack, yep. I remember that. Mick Foley, man. I give him respect, but at the end of the day, he didn't have to put himself through that. He didn't have to. Yep, yep, yep. That's true. Nah, neither did I. Wait a minute, how old was Randy Orton during that time? Okay, he was 24. Okay. Yeah, he was 24 years old when he started. Oh, that hardcore match back in Backlash 2004. Man, the stuff that Mick Foley put himself through, that's just crazy. But Mick Foley was that guy back in the days. Oh, yes. I gotta talk about that spot at WrestleMania 22. I think it was Edge versus Mick Foley. Yeah, he was. The Legend Killer. Yep. That's what he called himself. Best character development. Um, Joshua, do you remember that spot at WrestleMania 22? I think it was Edge versus Mick Foley. As he should be, yeah. Remember that spot at WrestleMania 22? I think the table was lit on fire, and Edge legitimately speared Mick Foley through that table. I was like, Oh my god. You literally spear a grown man through a table that's on fire. Oh my god. You have got to be kidding me. Edge spearing Nick Foley through that table on fire was just brutal. And that spot made Edge too. Yep, he did. Yeah, you talking about the Inferno match. The Ring of Fire. Yep. I mean, yeah, definitely. I can't even imagine the pain that Mick Foley's going through now. But I'm glad he's still with us to this day. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Rock and Mick Foley used to team up with each other too. They used to call themselves the Rock and Sock Connection, which I thought was pretty funny. Yeah, the Rock taking his nickname from other rocks. Yeah. Well, he started out as Rocky Maivia. Mm-hmm. No, that was Rocky Maivia. That was at Survivor Series. Yep. Marcy Nano. Don and pronounced that. Tez Lewis or Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis was a comic. Oh, okay. And his daughter is getting a lot of backlash. Some that ain't got nothing to do with her. I feel for Ava. Was the unbeaten heavyweight champ, and Lewis had a gig to spar a few rounds with the champ for charity. How much? You saying for charity? How much we putting on the line? About $200? Kiana James, Brawley Reeves, Brentley Reeves, too. Was supposed to go easy on Lewis, and he did for the most part, but he caught Lewis with a light jab, which kind of stunned him. It was that bad. Well, Dominic Dijakovic, he used to be known as T-Bar back in Retribution, which didn't go anywhere, but now he's recreated himself as Dijak. He was a comic, not a fighter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I know WrestleMania is right around the corner, but we got to get past Elimination Chamber first. Speaking of Jim Carrey, he is coming back for Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie, and and Muhammad Ali. He's also going to be featured in WWE 2K24. Mm. Rest in peace, Muhammad Ali. I think Muhammad Ali passed away in 2016. Yeah, rest in peace to him. 100 rounds. Mm. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, he was built different for a mock fight. They have a computer pick the winner. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, Muhammad Ali did pass away in 2016. Rest in peace to the GOAT. I am the greatest. I am the greatest of all time. Especially that Chris Tucker Muhammad Ali swing that he did in Rush Hour 3. Mm. Oh, a plane crash? Oh, man. That's crazy. To me, the three greats are Ollie, Joe Louis. Oh yeah, Joe Louis. Yeah, I heard of him. Don't forget Sugar Ray. Yeah, Joshua. Don't forget Sugar Ray and Rocky Marcinho. I forgot. Don't know how you pronounce his name. Yeah, don't forget about Sugar Ray. And there definitely Mike Tyson. Dang, what's that dude that Eddie Murphy was talking about in Coming to America? What's that dude's name he was talking about? Um, Cappy K. That was his name, Cappy K. Something like that. It was in that movie Coming to America. It was the old barber, Cappy K. Robinson, Greb, and perhaps Hagler. Okay, okay. I'm trying to remember who that dude he was talking about outside of Sugar Ray and Mike Tyson. Yeah, I think he said something like Cappy K, whatever that dude's name was. Yeah, Eddie Murphy was going on a rampage as the old man barber. He was like, "You must be out of your mind. Joe Louis, the greatest fighter there ever was. I'll be with you boys in a minute. He was better than Cappy K. He was better than Sugar Ray, and he was better than who was that? Who the new boy that be out there? Yeah, yeah, that's him. That who the new something he was talking about saying he would with Mike Tyson. There they go. There they go. Every time I yeah, yeah, what about Rocky Piano? There they go, there they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man gotta pull a Rocky Macchiato out of there. Right there. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm back. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, that's right, the boxing. Oh yeah, that's right, Joshua. Speaking of boxing, rest in peace to Carl Weathers, who played his Apollo Creed in the Rocky Balboa movies. Yeah, rest in peace to Carl Weathers. Yeah, Apollo Creed. That, I tell you, Carl Weathers, he killed that role as Apollo Creed, especially in Rocky Four when he said, I knocked out more men than Social Security." I was like, Carl, where did you get that from? Apollo, you ain't had to do Drago like that. He said, I knocked out more men than Social Security. Especially that catchphrase he was telling him, like, all right, it's time to go to school, son. Come on and get your hands up, man. You need an interpreter. It's time to go to school. Yeah, Rocky Four, yep. That shocked me when he killed Apollo Creed. Even Carl Weathers talked about that in an interview. He said it really shocked everybody when they saw Apollo die. hmm I got a question, Joshua. Who do you think is Rocky Balboa's best opponent out of all the Rocky movies? Who do you consider his best opponent? Hmm. Ivan Drago. That's a good pick. I mean, he is Rocky's most toughest opponent because the dude had a 2,000 plus punch. It was mainly because he was on, I can't say it, Cover Lane, yep. That was Mr. T. Now, see, he didn't have to say that in Rocky 3. Well, yeah, he added that twitching, yep, I was like, dude, you didn't have to do Rocky like that. Like Chloe Lane said, hey, pretty lady. He was talking to his wife or Adrian, saying like, hey, pretty lady, your man saying he ain't the fighter he is. Why don't you come over by my hotel room real quick? I like to show you what a real man is like. See, that pushed Rocky over the edge. Yeah, he did. With the 18, yeah. Nice. I'm gonna say my favorite Rocky Balboa opponent for him is gotta be Apollo Creed. I gotta give Carl Weathers his flowers. He's my favorite opponent for Rocky. And he did say it best. He's like, look, man, when you beat me, I hurt all over and I didn't want to hear nothing from nobody, not even my own kids. Hey, everybody knows that hurts and we get sick inside trying to live with it. So don't back off now. Make it right for yourself or you'll be sorry that you didn't. There is some truth to what Apollo was telling Rocky. But Rocky told him, like, after he lost the Club of Lane, he was like, I didn't want this no more. Yeah, he had the best line. He was like, "Hey fool, you ready for another beating? You should have never came back. Don't look at him, Rock. Just be cool. Hey boy. After I crucify him, you next." Bro, imagine Apollo Creed versus Clubber Lang. I think that would have been interesting. And then he gonna jump up and say, "Apollo, who?" Yeah, I think he said something like, "Hey, Clubber Lang, imagine did you hear about Rocky Balboa being trained by his former opponent Apollo Creed? Apollo, who?" Yeah, good times. Yeah, it would have been interesting to see Apollo Creed versus Clubber Lang. I would have loved to see that fight. Anyways, Joshua, I gotta go, man. I'll catch you later if you ever show up tomorrow for AEW. I'll see you next time. Cable's got to get back to work. See ya.